I'm now joined by writer and broadcaster Esther Krakue from London. Esther, welcome back to the show. As expected, Meghan was at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games. We saw her applauding her husband as he made his speech, posing with Sam Ryder and Rita Ora. She got a bit emotional during the volleyball final. She drank beer with Harry in the stands, and we have a clip of her hugging an American swimmer as she presented the gold medal. Here it is. Esther, she always seems to polarise. There were plenty of criticisms, but what did you make of her overall at the Invictus Games?
I think she's kind of sealed her brand as sort of the first lady of the Sussex brand. Clearly, she was very relaxed. She had amazing photo opportunities, and she really seemed to get in sort of in the spirit. She was drinking beer, she was hugging athletes, she was filming TikTok videos with fans. The German president was there, so she really sort of got stuck in. And it's a shame that she wasn't able to do this in the royal family, but this seems to be where she really shined. She kind of threw caution to the wind and didn't really follow any kind of official dress code or protocol. I remember one of the days where she did the walk around, she was in a sort of cream blazer and shorts, which you absolutely cannot wear as an active member of the royal family. But look, that's the kind of look she went for. She looked very relaxed. She looked very happy with Harry by her side. And I think it was really interesting to see them in this way, because it looks like this is where the rebrand is really taking off. One of the athletes that she hugged with the American flag, Danielle, she actually had a very moving story, and the publicity that they generated from being there actually highlighted stories like hers. So in the case of Danielle, she was gravely injured in Afghanistan in 2011, and her leg had to be amputated. And to go from there to being able to win a medal at these games, look, it's not the Olympic Games, but it does highlight an important social issue of veterans having to reintegrate into society after coming back from combat. And even though Prince Harry has fallen out with the royal family and has lost basically most of his patronages, I'm happy that he was able to continue this project, and Harry and Meghan was by his side. It's now a case of seeing where they go from here, what the brand Sussex is going to look like. Is it going to be a focus on social issues like this, which is quite relaxed and unproblematic, or is it going to be kind of more harking back to the past and making reference to Harry and his mental health struggles, the passing of his mum, his tension with the royal family? Only time will tell, but I think this is probably the most positive step in the right direction.
And I think you're right there. She did seem pretty relaxed, and she also seemed very popular with the crowds and taking a lot of selfies. It's interesting when she's at different places what the reaction is, and obviously what the media has to say about it.
Absolutely. I mean, she was obviously in Germany, and the Germans are actually very fond of the royal family in Britain, funnily enough, maybe because the royal family does have a lot of German blood. But they're also very fair. If the Sussexes went to Germany and acted like, kings and queens and really kind of highbrow, high maintenance, and they tried to make it all about them, I highly doubt the German audience would have had much patience for them. So I think it was also quite a strategic win as well, because, they seem very down to earth. Meghan didn't go with any sort of makeup team or anything like that, a glamour squad, as you would expect from the likes of any sort of American celebrity. She did her hair and makeup herself. She chose her own outfits. She was very, calm and relaxed. And I think there was a focus on trying to make it about the athletes and about the story of the athletes, as opposed to Harry and Meghan, who were basically there to drum up publicity.